Hey, what's going on everybody, Warrior93 here, and this time I do have another news update on Dragon Ball Z Resurrection F. So this past weekend the movie finally premiered in Japan, and if you're like me, more than likely you saw some leaks of someone recording off their iPhone in pretty craptastic quality with literally half the screen cut off. But I will not get into that right now because it's going off the topic of this video. But this news is about the money that the movie made in its first opening weekend. So first off, the movie took approximately $5 million to make, and it's easily gained back that money in more than just 2 days, selling just about 716,000 tickets and making $8.1 million. Knowing that this is in US currency, in yen this is like a lot more, like 916 million yen. For the opening weekend, that's pretty great for when Battle of Gods premiered in Japan. That made about 5.7 million on the opening weekend, which if I'm doing the math correctly, that's approximately 2.4 million over it. During Battle of Gods, full theatrical run made it about $30 million in Japan and about $50 million worldwide. Now, what can this mean? I know just because something gets a lot of sale doesn't mean it's good. And I haven't seen the movie yet, but this could be like the worst Dragon Ball movie known to man, which I pretty much doubt that happens. But I mean, Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods had some pretty mixed reviews coming from fans, at least from the English-speaking fans, I should say. Mostly good for her. There was a minority that thought it was either okay or bad. Personally, I love the movie. Resurrection F, however, has been getting mostly positive reviews from what I hear, and looks like from these sales are not lying. Now, what does that mean for the series? So I'm going to try to be a realist here, so I'm not going to try to create some overhyped stuff with people spreading information that doesn't even have too much to back it up with. So first, I do think that this can potentially create another movie that is canon to the series. I'm not too sure if it'll happen between the 10-year time skip like the last two, but I do believe this potentially brings another. If not in the 10-year time skip, potentially then after Goku flies off with Oob and goes to train, making it a true sequel to the series. Will it rewrite GT? More than likely, yeah. Don't get me wrong, I'm a fan of GT. It has its good, and it has its bads. Mostly bads, to give it granted. But is it as good as its predecessors? No. But I do think it can bring in to the point that gods of other universes, going back to the subject. Remember when Beerus mentioned that, and there was like, he was not the strongest god of destruction, and he was God of Destruction in the 7th universe. So that can potentially, bring in that, because that is what really the Dragon Ball series has always been about. Goku's desire to be the strongest. Which, if you disagree, okay, whatever. But it's still undeniable from the very beginning, like in the original Dragon Ball, Goku has always tried to be the strongest. More apparent in Dragon Ball than it is in Dragon Ball Z, because in later sagas it was more about passing on the torch and Goku wanting to be the strongest. But I mean, Goku even said it in Battle of Gods. So honestly, I don't think this will spark a new manga or anime series. Maybe some more movies, as it looks like this is getting pretty popular and Dragon Ball is making a huge comeback, especially after years. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have for today. What do you think of this? Do you think this will spark more movies? Do you think this will even spark a new series and all? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure that you hit that like button, support the channel, and for all news, information, and updates on Dragon Ball Z Resurrection F, make sure to subscribe. And I will see you all later.